Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
Today we're checking out Bigfoot Roll Smash
From XYZ Game Labs.
Yes.
This game plays 1 to 4 players and has a box playtime of 45 minutes. Now, they also have sent us the mods expansion. The Bigfoot Roll and Smash game, in case you don't know, it's where you take these little cute little Bigfoot trucks and then you're going to roll them all over this arena that is in front of us here, and we're going to roll over trucks and over school buses and by big things of fire and over airplanes and through the mud pits to get the most points. So this provides 4 trucks, and the mods expansion will extend that by 2, giving you 2 more trucks. And so it will play, realistically, with the expansion, 6 players. So 1 to 6 players. In addition, this expansion includes a crew mod, which will have 12 crew cards that will let you have a crew that will help out your trucks as you're going through the arena. We do not have this incorporated into our base set, just to let you know that this is indeed available in case you are a big fan of monster truck action. So thanks to Danny at Flat River Group for providing us this copy of Bigfoot Roll Smash and the mods expansion, but she didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. She gave it to us because she knows we like to drive all the trucks and play all the games.
That's more like
That's what really well we do. Heroic Logic says, big trucks, big action, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. And it is Sunday. So
it all checks out.
Let's go ahead and take a look at all the rules along with this fantastic arena. So this arena is assemblable. As you see, it's in 4 different parts. It's easy to assemble. It does not snap together. It just lays on top of, the pieces will lay on top of one another just like this. And it doesn't even come apart, even without snapping together. So that's sort of nice. What you are going to do, each player is going to choose one of the 4 or 6 trucks if you've got the mods expansion, and you are going to take the corresponding style deck. So you're going to shuffle your style deck, and you're just going to place it to the left of your player board. Since my player board is right here, I'm just going to put it over here in front of me. So you've got a bunch of obstacles, and you'll notice that they will say the words on or in or by or up. And they all have different symbols as well, just in case you want it, in case it's easier to see by symbol or by color or by word. All 3 are on these tiles. Well, you're going to take 2 of each of those 4 types, shuffle them up, and deal them out to all the players. Now, you may not have an equal division of tiles, but that's okay. You're going to go around and you're going to place all of these obstacles on the board. Now, as you see, they have to be placed inside this indented area, not on top. I'm not sure how well you can see. It looks like you guys can see fairly well the indented area here in the middle. And then you've got this little raised up platform area up around the top. And this it is actually an indented area. So it's sort of like the little 3D, the 3D groove inside.
Yeah.
So obviously you cannot have tiles overlapping other tiles, and they must go onto the grid. As you see, that there's little notches in there, so you can put these tiles directly into the grids. So, you're going to put the supply tray here. You should already have these organized before you play, but as you can see that this has all of the different supply tiles that you can use to program your run. And you're going to choose a player to be a scorekeeper for the game. So, as you see that this game will come with a dry erase marker and a dry erase board. Not only does it have the base game competitors, it's got the mods expansion trucks in there as well. So you got Bigfoot 4x4, what is it, 4x4x4. You got Snakebite, you've got Fast Tracks, Bigfoot Racer, Bigfoot 5, and Ms. Bigfoot.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, what you're going to do is on your turn, you are going to roll
The best part of the game.
The best part of the game, Steph says, are these
The dice.
monster truck wheel dice. Now, if this is not the most awesome and ridiculous thing for dice that you have ever seen, they are rubber tires that have dice sides on them.
It's so great.
Mean,
it's so great. I love them so much.
Yeah, they are rather fantastic. So you're gonna roll these, and then you get to re-roll some or all of your dice 2 more times, pretty much like you do in Yahtzee.
Yeah.
So you don't roll them in the arena because you're gonna mess up things in there, but you're just gonna take these and you're just gonna roll these like so, and if you can stop or you can re-roll, whatever you want to do. As you can see, I've got a total of 8 in numbers, which isn't really good. I've got 3 of these little plus signs and 2 of these little danger signs. If this is how everything ended up, I would have 8 points with which to plan my run. I would get to draw 3 of my style cards, which are right here. I'll get to draw 3 of these. And I would draw 2 hazard tiles and give them to my opponents. Well, in this case, I have to give both of them to Steph. But otherwise, you will just give them to whichever of your opponents that you want to give them to. And then they will place those obstacles on the board, or they will use those obstacles to do something on the board. So, after you have rolled your dice and you have drawn your style cards and you have checked for hazards, then we will plan our run. So I've only got 8 points to spend, and that's not a lot because all of these planning tiles are going to cost somewhere between 0 and 5 points worth of plan points. So if you want to go 1 or 2 spaces ahead, it's going to cost you 0, and that's just fine. But you can only go 1 or 2 spaces ahead. So you're going to be able to start from wherever you want on the board. So you probably want to plan all this out and calculate it. But let's say I wanted to start here. I could go 1, 2, and I would be on that truck. Yay! I will mark down that I have successfully completed that obstacle. And you will do so by putting this little green thumb mark on there. If for some reason you did not do it correctly, you're going to get a big old X on it. Once you've gotten an X on something, you cannot later change it to a thumbs up. You have to take the red X. But I've successfully done that correctly, so I'll be able to get a thumbs up on that. But we're not actually gonna do this right now. This is just the planning stage. You can change what you're gonna do at any time, but just to let you know, these are basically free. They cost nothing, as you see, 0 plan points. If you wanted to go a little bit farther, you could go 1 to 4 spaces, and it will cost you 2 plan points. So 8 plan points that I'd rolled here is really not a lot. We were getting 18 and 20 when we were playing the other night.
Well, you were.
I was.
I wasn't.
So, you might say, well, why would you want to do a 1 to 4? It's going to cost you 2. Why not just do 2 1 to 2s? That would get you just as far, and it would be free. That's the catch. You've only got 7 spots that you have to fill up. And that's the other catch. You must fill this up. If you have nothing left at the end and no more points, you've got to fill this up with 1 to 2 straights with the little 1 to 2 straight tiles.
Yeah.
So what else can you do with this? Well, you could do a 90-degree turn. It does not have to be to the right. It is just a 90-degree turn, and that's going to cost you 3. And that is whenever you're taking a 90-degree turn, you are going to turn your truck a quarter turn to the right or left and move it forward 1 space. So I would turn and move. So you will basically be next to where you were. And just in case, for those of you who are very visual learners, it will show you on here exactly what it looks like when you've executed the move. You're going to be either to the right or to the left of your current spot.
And facing that direction.
And facing in that direction. But that's going to cost you 3 of your planning points. Well, hey, what if you wanted to turn around? That's going to cost you 4 of your planning points. So you're going to turn in 2 90-degree turns in the same direction, but you'll be 1 space diagonally behind. So it's basically as if you did 2 of these 90s in just back to back, but it's only going to consume 1 slot. So it's going to be like this: turn and forward, turn and forward. So you're going to be 1 space diagonally behind where you were. Finally, you're going to get the epic tile, and this is called a 360 donut. And that's going to cost you 5. What is a 360 donut? This is when you're going to complete, it's basically completing 4 of those 90-degree turns in a row, so that your truck will end up right back where it starts. And oh, by the way, every 360 donut that you do is worth 3 victory points. So it will basically be turn and move, turn and move, turn and move, and turn and move. Yay, I'm back where I started. Just like that. So there are also ramps that you can place during phase 2. They do not consume 1 of the spots on your planning board. You're just going to place these anywhere you want on the board. Now, if you notice, there are little arrows down at the bottom. That is basically the angle at which you must approach the ramp in order to use the ramp. So you will just place it somewhere on the board. I notice I've got an airplane here, so maybe I want to place my ramp right here. Now, here's the little catch. They did not cut these little marks to be large enough to fit into these little grooves, but you can sort of just put it to where it is pointed the right direction, so that your ramp is facing the right direction. So, if you wanted to be facing this direction, sort of launch it, angle it like a ramp. So if I wanted to use this ramp, I will just drive forward onto it, and then my vehicle will be considered to be airborne until I choose to set it down, or it makes a turn, I believe is the rule on that. Let me see. Oh, yes. Until you decide it should land, or until your plan tiles require you to turn, in which case you're immediately back on the ground. So let's talk a little bit about these obstacles here and what will give you a thumbs up and what will get you a red X. So for the ones that say on, it's pretty easy. You drive on top of them while your truck is on the ground. And you can't fail one of those obstacles because if you drive past it, you're not going to fail it. If you drive over it, you're not going to fail it. You're just not going to get it. So now, if I have a ramp here and I fly over this bus, I do not get those points because I must drive on the bus while on the ground. But they don't stop you. You just go, rock, and you just crash them up, just like that. So let's talk about in. In obstacles are just like the on obstacles. You score for them while you drive through them while your truck is on the ground. And you're going to get points whether you go just through a piece of it or you drive through the entire obstacle. Now, these mud pits, they will make you skid all the way past. When you enter that hex, you are going to keep going until you exit that hex. So if I have a 1 to 2 tile, and I go forward 1, 2, and I'm now in the mud. This is going to make me skid all the way out to the other end. So I'm going to be up here on this top portion, and that's okay. It's okay if you leave this indented area, and that would get me a check mark. And again, just like the on obstacles, you cannot fail them. You just won't get them if you fly over them or past them. Now, uh, this fire here and these little what do you call them? The little men that do this with the
yeah,
the
yeah, wavy guys,
the little wavy guys
at car dealerships.
They are by obstacles. You want to drive by them, and you will score for them by driving right past them. Any one of those orthogonally adjacent sides, ta-da! I would get a thumbs up for that. You can fail these. You fail by driving on them while your truck is on the ground. You can actually score these by jumping over them because you have technically gone by them in the air. So that will give you a thumbs up. But if you drive over them while you're on the ground, that gives you an X. Even if you have driven past it before and you had a thumb, then you're going to get an X. You cannot recover an X and make it a thumb. Not possible.
Not possible.
Not possible. Finally, you've got the up obstacles. Those should be fairly apparent. You have to go over those obstacles, and you will fail them by driving on them while your truck is on the ground. So don't drive on top of the plane.
Wow.
As fun as that sounds, don't do it. I'm not sure I mentioned that the ramp costs 1 plan point. I guess I should mention that. So keep that in mind as you are doing as you're planning your run. Yeah, and it says it on the No, it doesn't say it on the back. I thought it did. So if for some reason so once your truck starts moving, it's not going to stop until your run ends. If you hit the edge of the arena, I believe you are just stopped there for whatever that move would have been. I'm trying to see here. Steph, do you remember?
I do not remember.
Anyway, you are going to go through, and phase 3 is when you're going to carry out your plan from left to right and do whatever those things say. You're going to place your truck, you're going to run through the arena, resolving all of your plan tiles. Then you can always use any of the style cards that you have unlocked. You can use these during your run. They do not count as one of your slots. You just play them anytime that you want to use them. You can't save these cards from round to round, so you better use them if you've got them. Similar with these points, you cannot save these points from round to round. You have to use them or you lose them. Whenever you have completed your run, you're going to mark them on your score sheet. Any by obstacles that you complete give you 2 points. Ends give you 3. Ons give you 4. Ups give you 5. If you do a 360 donut, it's going to give you 3. And you might get points for using style cards. Every obstacle that you fail, you lose 5 points. So yeah, you probably don't want to do that.
Definitely don't want to do that.
So we are going to do 2 runs. In between round 1 and round 2, we're going to take 1 extra in, up, by, and on obstacle, shuffle them up, distribute them equally amongst the players, and we're going to place them onto the board. So, and then the player who has the most victory points at the end will win. Now, there are on these hazards, there are certain hazards. There are only 4 different hazards. One of them lets you place an obstacle that you place it on an obstacle to make it blank for that run, and it will not. You won't gain or lose points for that obstacle. It's as if that obstacle does not even exist. There's an oil spill that you'll place on an empty space, and whenever a truck drives onto it, it will turn to follow the arrow. The rotate hazard will rotate one of these obstacles by 90 degrees. So you will take it and basically choose one of the tiles and then rotate the other end of that tile 90 degrees. So this would be valid. This would be valid. This would not be valid because it's now out of the inside arena area. Finally, there is one hazard that will remove an obstacle and replace it with one from the supply. So you just take one out and put another one in. That is pretty much it. Like I mentioned before, if for some reason you encounter the edge, you're just going to hit the end and not move any farther until you encounter one of your tiles that will let you turn off of the wall like that.
Hey, Bo.
Well, hello, Bo. All right, I believe that is all the rules.
Did you talk about the mudslides? I forget.
I did talk about the mudslides. They recommend that you use a timer of 2 minutes to plan your run. If you decide to use that, then at the end of those 2 minutes, if all of these spots are not filled, you're going to put those 1 to 2s on the end of that run.
Ouchie.
Yeah. So we don't have to use the 2 minutes if you don't want to, Steph. Steph is using Snake Bite.
Yeah.
As her truck of choice.
I think just be relatively quick with your decisions and don't think too hard about it, I guess.
All right, there are your tires. They actually say Firestone on them, which is really cool. Looks like you have a 5, an obstacle, a style.
I don't want that.
You don't want those. Rolling these 2 again. Whoops.
Dang it.
You are not having good luck with those tires. Looks like that one is going to be on 2 more cards. And you're going to re-roll them again.
I want numbers.
You have 9 so far. That's going to go right off the edge there.
Yeah.
How about
what I'm stuck with now?
4 and 5 and another obstacle. So you have 18.
Again.
You can actually mark that on here. Snakebite with 18 on the numbers.
Wow.
You're going to have no cards and you're going to have 2 hazards.
Wow.
Hey, guess who gets to place those hazards?
Some hazards.
I get some hazards. How about this?
No,
I'm going to be a Duke of Hazards.
And
I've got to replace one. I don't want to replace one.
Oh, boo.
Don't want to replace one. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this N.
For what?
And I'm going to change it out.
This is just the top one that you choose.
I don't think it says.
Okay.
It says replace it with one from the supply. It does not specify. If you want, we can make it random, but it could just be the same one. And that's sort of...
That's fine. This is good.
So I gave you another up to do. And then I'm going to have an oil spill.
Upsie.
So I am going to...
What was the oil spill one more time?
The oil spill will make you go in the direction of the arrow. Yeah, so I'm going to oil spill. Maybe make you oil spill this direction. Let me think here. Yeah, I'm going to make you oil spill that way.
Really?
Yes. So, there you go.
No.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to start.
Start where?
One spot where the plane is pointing.
And you can always change it. This way?
One more this way. Turn going that way.
going this way.
I don't know what way I go, but yeah, like this.
So it can be from any empty space in the arena, which that is a valid space.
All right, the first point is gonna put that ramp in front of me.
Oh, you're gonna immediately.
I gotta go fly.
Immediately fly and land purportedly on those cars.
Just so I'm clear, to land on the cars, it would be 4 requirement.
You would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can then choose to land.
Perfect. That would be my first plan.
How about that?
So that's 3. And then I'm going to do a 90-degree. That's 5 of my 18. No, that's 6 of my 18.
Looks like 6.
And then I'm there. I go 1, 2. And then I do a 90.
Do you need to remember how the things make you go? Or are you good?
I'm okay.
You're okay.
1, 2. I'm gonna do.
Bill Hunter says this is fun.
I'm gonna do it. Oh,
it's really cute.
180. Am I?
It's donuts. Those are donuts.
Could do a donut. It gets difficult with a mud pit involved. I don't quite know how it's gonna go with a mud pit.
You know what? If you successfully go through the mud pit and do the 360, it counts.
I know, but if I run into other things,
well, that's the catch.
So if I am there, I can do 360. Let's see what happens. I'm at 6, 10, 15, and I have 3 more.
5, 9, 12, 14. You got 15. You need 8. Yes, that's correct. 3 more.
So if I'm here and I do a 360, I come all the way and I basically end up the way I'm pointing.
Yes and no. It depends on if you're pointing here specifically. It depends on where you are, because if you're facing this way, it is going to be impossible to do.
Yeah.
Because you're turning and going that way, and turning and not going that way because you're then off the edge.
Yeah.
I don't think the rules, and I've looked through it as you've been planning your thing. It doesn't say what happens if you drive off. But I believe that's what we decided to do.
I just don't know how it's gonna go with the oil spill right there.
Can't help you with that.
I wish I knew. So let's just say hypothetically I end up there.
Hypothetically? I mean, you can't plan this out.
I can't, because I can't plan this in my head, because I don't know what it looks like. So if I'm there, and then I do a 90, that's my last 3. And then I go the 1 to 2, because it's 0. Ah!
So, that's the plan. Now time to smash!
Michael will be the narrator.
And it's Sunday. We've got the Monster Truck Challenge. First up is Snake Bite. Yeah, snake bite. All right, she's driving onto the track. And let's get ready to go. All right, there she starts. She's gonna go 1 to 4. 1 in the ramp, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she crushes it right over the van onto the cars. Then she goes 90 degrees. Which way is she turning?
To the bus.
She's going towards the bus, turning and going this way, right off the cars. Then she's gonna go 1 to 2 spaces.
2 spaces.
She crushes the bus. And then she decides to turn around this direction, I'm assuming.
That direction.
Right through here. And then she decides to spin around this way, I'm guessing.
Into the mudslide.
She goes here, and that's 1, 2. Oh, and here. 3, 4.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, you are now
I don't know.
in a different spot. Then she's gonna make a 90-degree turn.
I guess I'm gonna go to the oil
You are
spill.
playing in the mud.
I'm playing the oil spill again.
And you turn again and through the spill.
I go one.
And she ends up on the bus. No, 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 no. And that's the end of her run.
That's not what I wanted to do.
To the pits.
To the pits.
All right. You got 1, 2 ons. You have an up. So 2 ons is worth 8. An up is worth 5. An in is worth 3. No buys. 1 360. No style cards.
No.
So it looks like 8, 13, 16, 19 points for her first run.
Crowds go wild.
Yeah, snake bite, snake bite, snake bite. We needed the roar of the crowd.
All right, roll it up. See if you can do better than that.
All right, Bigfoot planning his run.
You better win because it's the name of the game.
It is.
Whoa, whoa.
Wow, that doesn't look too bad. I don't like the 2 hazards, but I got 4 cards.
That's a lot.
You know what? 15 points and 4 cards does not seem too bad.
So the oil spill is gone, right?
Yes, the oil spill is gone. All of these little thumbs are gone. Your ramp is gone. I don't know. 15, though. 15 is not a lot of points. There's not a lot of moving around points.
Well, okay, you can re-roll.
Do I want to re-roll it or not? Because it's not the worst. It's not the worst.
You might get points on cards too, but in all the games I've played, I have not drawn a card yet. So
all right, let's give it a shot. Take your 2 hazards and what comes up. We've got rotate and replace.
all right, let's replace.
And I'm going to draw my 4 cards. 2 hazards, 4 cards.
I'm gonna replace that middle truck thing there.
The dump truck.
Yeah.
With another mud. Well, that's
Yeah.
taking away points from me.
Maybe. You're gonna win.
You don't know.
What was the other thing? Oh, you rotate?
Rotate. I didn't rotate.
Oh.
You rotate.
Rotate the wow.
Yes.
I'll rotate the fire.
Wait. That went from here to here?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Alrighty. You got your stuff. There you go. Plan it out.
Yeah, this is nice. I like this.
I
This is
don't like that.
if I starting here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start them off with 1 to 2s and see what I need.
Oh, that's a plane, you know.
Yes. This is a plane.
Oh, he's got a card. He got a cool card.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I have a card. That doesn't get me going exactly where I want to go. So I will need. I think I'm going to need to do it a little bit like this. Well, I'm going to have to combine these. Don't have enough power. power. Oh, I can save
That's
that.
8 power
I can save this.
of your 15.
I just want to get in here. So, I've got cards that will help me with this.
Yeah.
So, go over that and land right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then turn and go through. Go a little extra. Turn and go. Oh, no, I do need to do that. Turn and go through. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be great. It's going to be a great run. At 90. Oh, no, I don't need to go that far. And then a couple of 1 to 4s. Boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to go a little bit farther than that.
All right.
I think this gives me what I want. I'm not certain.
We're going to try it.
But we're going to try it.
All right. What you got?
Not going to get to go buy this thing, sadly.
Welcome to the arena.
Whoa, we have a change of announcer. That's fantastic.
Bigfoot.
Whoa, that was just not big. 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. I used everything, didn't I? Oh, no, I have one more left.
You have 1 left.
I have 1 left.
Well, let's try to read that.
All right.
Then,
What?
I can't read what this says under Bigfoot.
4x4x4?
Oh, 4x4x4. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot 4x4x4. So that's what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do, on equals ramp. So, 1, ramp, 2, 3, 4. So I have now jumped over. I jumped over the plane by going on the cars.
You just got the best car.
I use the cars as a ramp. That's so good. And then I go 90 degrees. 1, 2, 3. And then I go an additional 90 degrees. That's another card. Look at you, pouty facing. 1 to 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I need to do. Oh, I don't have another 90 degrees. That was my 90 degrees right here. Oh, I needed another 90 degrees. All right, so I actually went in this, and then I went.
Yeah.
And I went in this. Dang. I'm going to get 2 extra points for my in. So that's good. So I guess instead of going 1 to 4, I will go 2 here, and that's it. I'm not going to get to go buy that thing like I thought I was going to get to. Let me see. 1 to 4, turn, go 90 and slip through. If I go 1 to 4, then I will go through the fire on this 90. So yeah, I've got to use that as a 90. 1 down. So that is that 90 and this 90. 1 to 4, which only needed what? Sorry, if you needed me to do it again, I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, did it.
Yeah.
That's that. 90, 1 there, slip through.
Yeah.
That's that. That 90. I've got to, otherwise I'm going to go out the edge.
Okay.
Right? I could go 1, but then I go when I go 90, it's going to go over the fire. No, it's not going to go over the fire. It will not go over the fire if I do it this way. I will just do the 1 to 4 to go 1.
Yeah.
Then when I do 90, it's going to go turn
And 1.
and 1 and slide.
Yeah.
So that is going to be basically all she wrote.
Well, then you get the other on.
Then I get the other on. Yeah, which is another jump. I wanted to go that way to go over all of that and go, yeah, all the way across the arena.
Yeah.
But I did not plan it correctly. So I did go in, I did go by, and I am going to go on and end up right here.
Yep.
Ta-da.
Seems good.
And like I say, this is another on and ramp. So it would have been better. I did not plan it right.
Yep.
And that happens.
Yep.
So
add her up.
Going up for the points, I've got 1 up. I've got 2 ins, and one of them worth 2 additional points. So that's 6 points plus 2 is 8. Put these in the wrong spot here. I've got a buy for 2. I've got 2 ons for 4 each, total of 8. I have no 360s, which I probably could have gotten had I not spent the other things over here like that. But that's fine. Oh yeah, the 2 points for the card is supposed to be over here. So we have 8, 8, 16, 21, 23 points.
Wow, you still crush me.
19 to 23 so far.
Ugh.
So now we are going to add 2 more obstacles. We've got an on and a by and an end and an up. We are going to shuffle them up, distribute them randomly. Steph, you can go first. How about these 2? You got the on and the in. By, rather.
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
This cracked up thing right there?
Yeah.
Wow, that's an on. Let's do this.
No oil spills.
Yeah, we might have one. It's looking a little crowded. All right.
I'm first. You're
firsty.
first.
You are firsty.
Here we go.
Here we go. Looks like a 5. Looks like 2 hazards. Looks like a 5 hazard. It looks like a 4.
Off they go.
Off the edge of the table.
Keeps going.
And it's a 4.
I'll keep it. I actually got a card
That's
this time.
18, a card and a hazard.
What's this? Yeah, cool. Sick trick.
Sick trick.
All right, what the heck am I doing with
Well,
this?
there's nothing to see somewhere.
Oh no!
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to kill one of your ups, because ups are the most points.
It's not like I can.
But you have to plan for them.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I think I might kill an on. Might have to kill an on.
Okay. Cool.
Because yeah, you have to plan for those ons, and I'm gonna kill that one right there.
Ugh, I get 18 points of whatever's.
18 points of whatever's and 1 card. Did you get your 1 card?
Cards.
You got your 1 card.
I'm gonna go right here.
So 18 points of whatever's. I'm gonna mark the thing up here. 18 and 1 and 1.
Let's put that ramp.
You put a ramp right there. You're gonna go right on in. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Keep it easy, you know.
Keeping it easy.
Then what? I didn't get this far ahead in my planning, so If I'm there and I get there, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need another this.
Another this.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these dice. These dice are fantastic and huge.
I'm putting this in front of the bulldozer.
Which direction?
This
Right
way.
here?
Yeah, I'm going to come this way.
You're going to come that way. Wow.
In theory.
In theory.
Wait, so if I'm in the air next to the waving guys, does it count?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you go by it.
Okay.
I'm going to double check. That looks like a good solid run right there. Passing next to them on the ground or in the air or jumping over them. Yes.
Okay. I think that's a total of 18. Can you double check my
2, 4, 7, 9, 12, 14, 16. 2 ramps, 18.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. It's Sunday, and we've got Snakebite's second run coming up. And she comes out, parking right in front of the bus, and let's go. She runs over the bus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sliding through the end.
Hey, guess what? All these buys, I did a sick trick.
Whoa. No, one by.
One buy.
One by. Sick trick. Got all those. And then 1 to 4 more.
Yes.
Right over that stack of lumber or whatever that is. And then 90-degree turn. And then 1 to 4. 1 to right there. And then 90-degree turn. Just like that. And then 1 to 4. Falling right there.
Yes.
At the end. And then 1 to 4. So, bye. And bulldozer and the cars. Looks like a flawless run. All right. So you got a sick trick for 3 points. That was sick.
That was sick.
And you went by 3 things for a total of 6 points. You went in 1 mud thing for 3 points. You went on 2 obstacles for 8 points, and you went up over obstacles for 10 points total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you do have 8. So that's a lot of points. 10, 18, 21, 30 points.
It's my best score yet.
For 49 total points.
I don't see how I can beat you unless it says take away all the
Why?
Because you're just so good at this game.
So if I just have no obstacles and have enough things, then I can do the run just like you. And it'll be fine.
You don't know what I did.
Nothing to see here.
Okay.
You had 18 points? 18 things?
Whoa.
No.
That's total of 9.
Yeah, that's an obstacle.
Yeah.
Don't want it.
Okay.
And get rid of all of those. That 4 is not good either.
You can re-roll it all.
I'm thinking about it.
Do it. Do it.
Doing it.
Whoa.
1 wheel, 2 wheels, 3 wheels, 3 wheels, 4 wheels.
Gosh. All cards all day. It's a 6.
I'm going to keep all of that. And I don't want 4 more cards, so 1 more try with these.
Okay. Oh, I almost went to cards.
19, 2 cards.
And the hazard.
And the hazard is replace. Time to replace something.
All right, take away the ramps.
Bye, ramps. What are you going to replace?
I'm gonna replace the. I'm gonna replace the plane with the buy.
Replacing the plane with the buy. Taking a plane out and putting some tires in.
Putting all the buys randomly on the board is good because it makes it harder to do the donuts. That's my thought process there, folks.
19, 2 cards, 1 hazard. All right. Now let me look at my cards here. What do I got? Oh.
With all the cool cards.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I gotta say, yes, I did. So, can I do what you did? Can I do what you did and make it one betterer?
What?
Yeah. 1 to 4, 1 to 4. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a turn. I've got to do a 1 to 4.
Should have just handed you all my tiles.
Yeah. And then do a turn. Why'd you change this plane to a buy? Because I'm going to go right over the same spot.
I didn't think you could make your own path.
No, I could do your path. But do it one better because something I'm going to do here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So I would be 1, 2, 3, turn here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and ending with a 360. Here we go. Hold on. I don't even think I've got enough points for this. I might have to give something up. Might have to give something up.
Yeah, because I couldn't afford a 360.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 21. I'm 2 points short. I am 2 points short. Well, the main problem the main problem the main problem is that I can't start here because if I start here, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I haven't landed yet. So I don't save anything by starting here. So that is a little sad. So this is too much. So I'm not gonna get the ups I want, I think. Oh, I can't start off the edge there. Let's start here. That's what I'll do. So 1. Oh, I didn't put the ramp here. So starting over. 1 to 4. Splashing in, going there. 1, 2, 3, 4 splash. 1 to 2. Nine-degree turn puts me right there. Oh, I've already been on those. That's nice. 9-degree turn puts me here. Go on top of the bus. On top of the bus. A 90-degree turn. Go a long way. And a 360 at the end. Here's a 1 to 4. Here's a 1 to 4. 2, 5, 8, 10, 15, 16. 3 under. All right. I'm not certain that I've got this planned out, but I'm gonna see.
Well, let's see.
All right.
Coming into the ring, Bigfoot.
4x4x4. All right, here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Splash 4. So I went by these. I went up over this. I went by this. I went in this.
Wow.
So then 1 to 2. Then 90 degrees turn. He goes here and in and through. I went by that fire and I went by this fire and I went in this mud. And then 1 to 2. Crunch. Crunching the bus. And then 90 degrees turn. And then 1 to 4. Just like that. I went through the mud. And I could actually go to here, I guess. Because I slipped up onto the cars through the mud. And then a 360. Whoops. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oh, deja vu. Let's repeat it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 now. And then I ended up rolling over. Ending my turn with a 360 for +6 points.
I figured you must have had that.
I had to end with a 360. And not only that, it's a double 360. You're like, ill-deserved.
Ill-deserved.
All right, so I got 1, 2, 3 buys for 6. I got 1, 2, 3 ends for 9. I have 1 on, 2 on for 8. I've got exactly 1 up. I've got 2 360s. And I've got a +6 for that card there. Ending up with a buttload of points. 9 and 6 is 15, 20. 20 and 20 is 40 for the grand champion. 63 points.
I am so bad at this game. I
got lucky on that last run.
Wow. Crushed.
I drew.
That's what you call a roll and smash.
I drew that card and I'm like, oh yeah, I just got to hit with a 360. Yeah. And then I've got another 360 on top of it.
Yep.
Now, for those who think that the 360 is like overpowered, it's only 3 points and it costs 5 to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's still pretty darn cool, am I right?
Yeah, it's pretty great. It's cool if you can make it work with the obstacles like buys and ins and such. So that is
actually if I had not gone the extra space, I would have done this and went crunch and crunched those cars like twice more. That might have even been betterer.
Yeah.
So that is Bigfoot Roll and Smash.
Well done. Roll and Smash.
Roll and Smash.
Nice.
So for those who are wondering, hey, that's cool and everything, but is it replayable? Well, all of these racers have different cards. You guys saw my cards.
I don't know if they're the same or not.
I don't know.
Some of them
What are yours?
Some of them are. I don't know if they're asymmetrical or not, but
So this looks different, though.
it's different.
Oh, different color, different art.
But I'm not sure the powers are different.
No, 0 point turn. That's different. Spin to face any direction.
So there's a little bit different objectives in there.
There is a little bit different. I've got my sick. Do we all have sick tricks?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I've got airborne, one for going up. So it is slightly asymmetrical.
Cool. That's
Anyway.
good. I mean, yeah, and then obviously the expansion adds 2 extras, so if they are asymmetrical, then
look at that. There's a tank. Who wants to drive a tank?
I did.
I want to drive a tank. You didn't?
I did, but I didn't actually roll anything with cards.
So you didn't get to see any of them.
I didn't play any cards last game. Or I didn't end up with any cards on my result.
Oh, you got this. Destroy.
Aw.
Anything equals an on. So you get to roll over a plane. That seems cool.
That's cool.
So that is big, chunky fun. Look at that. With Bigfoot Roll and Smash.
I love these. These are like
they're fantastic.
It's a pretty innovative die right here. I love it. I love that.
Yes. Yeah, this is different.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they did something like this. They are 8-sided dice, by the way. In case anyone wants to know.
Who was curious?
And you can ride these in the summer and the winter.
Those tires, absolutely.
So, if you're interested in Bigfoot Roll and Smash, be sure to order it from XYZ Game Labs, along with the mods expansion, which will give Steph even more ways to plot her revenge.
I like it. It's puzzly, you know?
It is puzzly.
Try and get the best path.
Yeah, and it comes with all of the cool
Oh, yeah. The game trays.
trays and stuff. So, yeah, definitely worth
super cool.
Checking out.
Yeah, fun for I think kids will really like this one.
I mean, yeah. And adults.
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, but it's like
a little bigger. They could have been bracelets, Mayor said. That's right.
They're bracelets for kids.
That's right. And for those of you who enjoyed this teach and playthrough of Bigfoot Roll and Smash, then you can get more just like this at our YouTube channel at BoardGamerSteph, or you can join us on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph every Wednesday and Sunday night, Sunday at 5 p.m. Central, where we stream through 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
And for those on Twitch, we'll be right back.